2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Anytime you take on a player like Brooke Henderson, you want to bring your best here, Rich.
What a drive, look at that.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the 7. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Trying to save par here.
Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, what a super shot. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
It's been a little up and down, but she's just one stroke back from her rival.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Oh, almost went in. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Going with the 6-iron here. Not a bad play, that one. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 2 under for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Opting for the 6-iron. Should find the green.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
That's just about 3 feet away. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Lining up from around 160 yards. And just one shot off the lead. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
That was special. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. I like the look of this. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Ooh. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That's a good-looking shot there. This shot here, from about 240 yards, is currently tied for the lead. Getting ready to play their 3rd. That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots.
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Now 2 shots up after that one. The par 4 7th, a little dogleg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Oh, well played. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Going with the 7. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, that's a nice line. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
This is Brooke Henderson. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, what a stroke. Oh, that's a clutch par. Why do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully you hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Nicely done. 5 wins so far this season. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. That's some good golf right there. Putting for birdie here. Good looking putt. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Sitting at 8 under. Currently leading. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. It's got a chance. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Quality shot, that one. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
So far, so good.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Brooke Henderson. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. He's currently sitting in first place. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Getting ready to play their third. Going with the pitching wedge here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. Job done. Let's head to the next. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. This hole is a par 4. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Going with the 8-iron here. Heading towards the rough, this one. A bit wild on approach there.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Whew. Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
That putt drops, and now 12 under par, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's well judged. Okay, let's get back to the action. An opportunity for a birdie here. It's on a good line. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
That's nicely done. Time for the second shot at the 17th. opting for the 9-iron. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
And there it is. Sitting at -14 now for the round. Now the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Wow, that would have been an albatross, the rarest of birds. Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here. And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.